Hello everyone, and thanks so much for coming to today's event, and thanks to those who are participating virtually as well. I am excited to be here with you and excited that we are recognizing today our 6 Pathfinder Award recipients. These are all women who are truly Pathfinders in our community, and not just forging paths for themselves, but for other women and for our community. That is the nature of their work, and that's why we're so excited to be able to recognize them today.
Campaign politics was especially interesting to me, and I had a mentor who got me involved in it. It just kind of became my career by just doing my job and then being offered more jobs. Senator Lee got elected, and I was asked to come and help set up his office, and then the next thing I know, I'm his chief of staff. Every day in the U.S. Senate is a new challenge, but especially this year has been a challenge. And then when you have the senator come down with COVID and you still have to figure out, how to move forward.
Allyson can keep a lot of things moving simultaneously. She's not easily flustered. In fact, she doesn't get flustered. She just moves ahead. In dealing with our own staff, with our own employees, Allyson works through with them a plan for how best they can succeed, not only with their professional goals, but also their personal goals.
One of the most exciting parts about my job is that we always have a fresh class of interns. It's both men and women, but especially for the women, you want to give them opportunities because people have done that for me. I always look for people who want to be in public service for the right reasons. The one thing I always tell them is if you work hard, if you work smart, you don't have to fight for your opportunities because they will come your way.
She sees each day and even each challenge as a new opportunity. That's inspiring to everybody around her, including me.
I'm honored to be one of the 2020 Pathfinder Award recipients. I guess resilience is that you just keep going, and renewal is that you do it with optimism and hope. And especially in this year and kind of in the atmosphere we have, you just have to keep doing things for the right reason, and you just have to figure out how to make everyone safe, but still get the work done that we're lucky enough to do.
My name is Sylvia Castro, and I am the Executive Director for the Suazo Business Center. It's a nonprofit that is focused on the economic empowerment for the minority community in the state of Utah. To me, 2020 is the year of resilience and renewal, because if this year doesn't make us resilient, nothing will. Earthquake? Got it. Pandemic? Got it. Hurricane winds? Sure. It's like we're just dealing with it. We're just rolling with it. We keep going. What's been wonderful about the Salt Lake Chamber is we've been able to partner really well throughout this pandemic, getting the information out, trying to figure out best practices. What are some of the best things we can do to make sure businesses stay afloat? That has been priceless. With the work that we do, we have been busier than ever. It might actually open up so many new possibilities that unless we had to go through this, we would not have done. We're doing things we never thought we were going to do before. We used to just be able to influence 30 people in a classroom. Now we're able to sometimes reach 2,000 people.
Sylvia and I have known each other for over 10 years. Earlier this year, she established the EYA program, which is a specific program geared towards bettering females in the community by providing them their own training for the purpose of women to become entrepreneurs and business leaders in the community.
Each one of us is more resilient than we know, and sometimes it takes someone else to point it out. I have always been a huge advocate for the growth and success of women. It's something I've been passionate about because I felt like there was a need for it.
Sylvia, congratulations on becoming a 2020 Pathfinder Award recipient.
To receive this award is a huge honor, especially coming from the Salt Lake Chamber. It really humbles me, and it also encourages me to continue the work that we're doing.
My name is Darla Gill. I work for Merit Medical Systems, Inc. I have told my team that it's not enough to succeed, but one has to thrive. It takes a combination of both recognizing their small and big achievements, but also giving them the tools that they need. The main thing is to be adaptable. That's what my life has been about.
She's a woman of extraordinary capabilities. I was so impressed with her when I started Merit. I went to get her. Disposability and reusability and all the aspects of healthcare. She's always been very conscientious and very involved for as long as I've known her.
I think I experience growth almost every day. Everything I read, everything I see, people I meet, people I talk to, they add to my experience and they help me connect the dots. And I think that's a big thing in personal life and in business. The most important thing is to give all employees an opportunity to find their space, to find what they're good at, to multiply those talents.
Darla, I want to congratulate you. I appreciate you. I give thanks to you for what you've helped me to do in my life.
I'm honored to be one of the 2020 Pathfinder Award recipients. I think sometimes women find themselves kind of stuck. They need to be given opportunities to reach beyond what they've already accomplished. And I think in my career I was given that opportunity, so I just do the same thing.
Hello, my name is Beth Holbrook, and I'm a trustee with Utah Transit Authority. One of the things that is so impactful about transit in general, and specifically when you talk about transit-oriented development sites, is that there's so much private sector investment that dovetails around those specific spots. For every dollar that you spend on public transit, you get $3 back long-term in that particular area. Resilience literally means that you are persevering through challenges. You learn from things, you make mistakes, and you say, oh, okay, I'm not gonna do that again. And you keep articulating, though, here's what we're doing. Here's how we're gonna say it, and here's what this is gonna mean for your community. One of the things that I really want to make sure that they know is that I am going to do my best to get them whatever it is that they're asking for. That helps people to feel comfortable enough to say, I just really think that that's a horrible idea, can we think of something else? That is how you actually move the needle, in my opinion.
When you work with the League of Cities and Towns, and Beth served as a president in a very challenging time, I served right there with her. When you're trying to synthesize the needs of 248 cities across the state of Utah, there are a lot of varying opinions. My experience in Beth over the years is just her ability to make people feel included.
In the political world, women are running. They're getting their foot in the door. They're having a seat at the table. And I think that by encouraging women to get a little bit out of their comfort zone, but to acknowledge that their voice has equal value. We all stand on each other's shoulders, and we all help ourselves to get to this next level. And all we have to do is take that first step.
Beth, congratulations on being one of the 2020 Pathfinder recipients.
I truly have to say I am so honored to be one of the 2020 Pathfinder recipients. I kind of prided myself on, I felt like I kind of worked best behind the scenes. I didn't realize I was actually out there. I have 2 daughters, and I absolutely love that they get to see this as well.
I'm Abby Murtagh, and I'm the general manager at the Hilton Salt Lake City Center. Coming to Salt Lake City and becoming a general manager of a hotel for the first time, where you look around at the culture and there's no one to blame but yourself, that really holds you accountable for being the best person that you can be, and making sure that I'm making decisions with the highest level of integrity and authenticity. At the end of the day, there's no better way to be than to be yourself. The hospitality industry literally came to a standstill in March, and I am just really inspired and in awe by the way we continue to go on every day and the way we figure out how to make the best of any situation that comes before us. And that resilience is, I think, it's just part of human nature. Personally, and I think so many humans that are experiencing this have just had to go to a place of complete reset, complete restart. There's this technical term in my business called green shoots, which are, obviously a gardening term, these little tiny green shoots coming up. It's those little tiny shoots that we started to see that came up from the ground and throughout our whole environment that keep us going for the future.
From a resilience perspective, she is the reason the hotel has done as well as it has over the last 7 months. It's evident that one of her primary values is making sure that women have a seat at the table.
I have a couple passion projects on helping women have conversations early in life about what careers can look like, what following dreams can look like, what having a family and a career can look like. Women can be leaders, can be moms, can be general managers, can be new to an area and still make an impact and have that impact be felt. So that means a lot to me.
Abby, congratulations on your Pathfinder Award. There is no one more deserving, and on behalf of the entire hotel team, we're incredibly proud of you.
I'm completely humbled and honored. I never thought that this would be coming my way. It's a great green shoot for this year, I would say that.
Hello, my name is Heidi Reinhart, Regional CEO of the American Red Cross in Utah, Nevada. So I've been working with the Red Cross both as a volunteer and a paid staff member for 28 years. Part of what I like to try to be as transparent as I can to my team, to the community, to our donors, to our volunteers.
In our line of work with the Red Cross, we often see people on their worst day. Heidi is one of the most calm leaders that we see. It really speaks to the resilience that she has.
I just had an opportunity to come back from deploying in support of the hurricanes in Louisiana. We all hope not to be in that situation. We all have to build ourselves up with the possibility of being in that situation and being resilient accordingly. For me, being resilient would be to be able to engage and serve the mission that I have with the Red Cross every day, even with a series of challenges, whether that be COVID-19, whether that be working with a community like Las Vegas after the October 1 shootings, and to improve what we do every day. In a humanitarian organization, you tend to want to give to everybody else. And sometimes you forget about yourself. Be resilient for yourself so you can be resilient for others. A lot of that is self-care. I have learned through the years to do that much better and understand I'm not everything to everybody.
Consistently in meetings, I see her advocating for women in the field and really empowering them and giving them the voice that they need to deliver our mission and serve our communities in the best way possible. Heidi, congratulations on receiving the Pathfinder Award this year.
It was such a surprise, not expected at all. So honored to be appreciated in this community specifically. Knowing others that are like me and help each other out as we move forward has been a great opportunity as well.
Congratulations again to our 6 honorees. They are true leaders in our community.